Impact Radio.
Let's go!
With Sir Blackston and the Masked Hope.
Raw Impact Radio. I am Sir Blackston, of course, your current reigning, defending World Heavyweight Raw Impact Radio champion. He is the Masked Hope, the greatest co-host on the face of the planet. He has his own cheering section, as you hear in the background. What's going on, sir?
Oh, I am great, just lovely. A whole lot going on in the world of wrestling. It's just so many stuffs and things, you know? Can't keep up with it.
Facts. So, bro, last night, the greatest segment of the year so far. I know it's only been 2 episodes of Raw. That doesn't matter to me. Segment of the year for this year. Maybe even last year, you know, if you want to include that. Bro, that R-Truth promo where he really outlined his case for being part of the Judgment Day was fantastic.
R-Truth is the GOAT. He is a national treasure.
Bro,
my dude said when I was born, I told the doctor that I was going to be part of Judgment Day. What?
Bro, the AI pictures of the babies was hilarious. I'm like, what? You did not make any effort. Try to photo. It was so good. We saw stuff like this with Chris Jericho early on. He did a deal where I think it was up against Cody, defending his championship, and this is the one where he said, you know, I'm the longest reigning AEW champion of all time, and he was also the first AEW champion. I love stuff like that where they add like the realistic production to like obviously you know gags. I just love it, man.
It was hilarious. I laughed out loud. Like bro, what are you doing? The little baby with the beard. That was wild.
So where do you see them going with R-Truth and the Judgment Day?
I don't know. I thought they were like a serious faction, like Bloodline, but I mean they're kind of taking a comedy route right now. I honestly don't know where it's going. I assume at some point they're going to beat him down and be done with him, but they kind of already beat him down. So where do we go from here?
Now, what involvement do you think Damian Priest is going to have in all of this? Because he seems to like really be not defending R-Truth, but saying, you know, we'll handle him in the future. He's good to go. He's harmless.
I think he's just entertained by it. It's like the King when the Jester's doing some dumb stuff. I'll let him go. He's kind of disrespecting the King, but he's like, you know what? It's funny. Let it go. I think he's just gonna ride with it until he gets sick of it. I think that's how it's gonna be turned. That's how it's gonna turn. R-Truth is gonna do something to piss off Damian Priest and be like, you know what? Forget this. And boom, beat down. R-Truth's done with it, and then we move on to something else.
Well, all right. So here's my question: does Damian Priest also get beat down and all of that? Because he seems to be hanging around to R-Truth, and if R-Truth costs them the tag team championships, that was a horribly spoken sentence. If R-Truth costs them the tag team championships, I could see not only R-Truth getting that ass whooped, but also Damian Priest.
Maybe that's what caused Priest get kicked out of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And he teams with R-Truth.
See what I'm saying? And he's still saying you're Money in the Bank.
That's what I'm saying. And they cash in for the tag team titles against Judgment. Wow. Look at Triple H.
Bro, I don't know, man. Whatever they're doing, what they did with R-Truth was honestly the most entertained I've been by R-Truth in years. Like that was some really good shit.
It was hilarious.
So outside, in addition to that, though, there was a deal with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, man. That promo between those two was just heat.
Drew McIntyre actually held his own, I felt like. You know, he had some bars for CM Punk.
He did. I mean, Drew's never been a slouch on the mic. Just what they gave him was weird. Like when they was saying, you know, back, you know, my family's lineage and all of this other stuff, and we've got all of this. We didn't need all of that. Just let Drew be Drew. He's great on the mic on his own. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I felt like all that was good when he was like not the devil part. There was something else I can't remember, but I felt like he dug into him a little bit. So maybe I should go off for 9 years and come back. But he kind of did already go off and come back and became better. So
yeah, it was interesting because they have followed similar paths, and Drew did what Punk I can't say what Punk was trying to do, but he did leave and come back and see success in a quicker fashion than CM Punk, and it's at CM Punk's own behest because he decided not to come back until late. But man, it's I can't wait for the one-on-one between those two. But when do we get it?
I have no idea. Royal Rumble?
You think so? Those two one-on-one? Yeah, and then they can still compete.
Yeah, they're pushing for CM Punk and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, aren't they?
They are.
So Royal Rumble, that'll be CM Punk's first match. Hopefully he doesn't get injured.
Any possibility that and we can openly talk about this. Between Cody and Punk, which one do you see winning the Rumble? We can talk openly about it because we're not going to predict the actual winner. We're going to predict based on numbers for the Royal Rumble. So it's cool.
I don't see CM Punk winning it. Like, to me, that'll be wasted.
You think so?
I see. Yeah. I don't see him going for. He's already got stuff started with Seth Rollins. Do you really need to win the Royal Rumble to keep that going? You already got a few going.
Is that the only way to get him into that championship shot?
No, there's a plethora of ways to get people into the championship. Win Elimination Chamber. Come out last so you can protect him. You know?
So you got Punk winning the Chamber, and would you have Cody then win the Rumble or someone else?
The Rock wins the
Bro, you just piss everybody off again. Why don't you? Damn it, got me out here making defense videos. Like, man, why you hating on Cody? I'm like, come on, bro.
Oh, riot in the streets.
No, that is one of the real circumstances where folks would boo well, you know what? I don't know that folks would boo The Rock out of the building. If they do it right.
People aren't as behind Cody as he thinks.
They're not. And they're not as against The Rock as the internet would have you think.
Right, because every time, his numbers did like 1.7 million or something like that. Streaming through plays online and
social
stuff.
media, yeah.
People are okay with this. People are behind this. I don't feel like it's gonna be upsetting if Cody Rhodes don't win because we're over the story. The last year was when the story should have been finished.
But see, and I don't think the folks are really taking into account that when Cody finishes his story, he's not actually finishing his story. He's starting a new chapter of his story. And that's where you got
another page.
Exactly. You got to lay that foundation. The WWE, for all that they've done with Cody Rhodes over this past year, they've done a very poor job of actually advancing him in terms of his story. Like, his entire deal this past year has been the Judgment Day and, Brock Lesnar. How does this advance his story to get him to the point where I am a big Cody Rhodes fan?
I don't see a way.
They wasted precious months with Brock, man.
Yeah.
They wasted precious months with the Judgment Day. Every week.
Should have been going straight for the title. Like all that time, should have went right back for it.
So, so you'd be cool with The Rock winning the WrestleMania. I'm sorry, winning an opportunity to face off against Roman at WrestleMania.
Yes, I would love if he wanted the Royal Rumble just because the riot in the streets. People would be the uproar from the internet wrestling community would be beautiful.
That would be great. I don't see The Rock in the. You see The Rock in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, number 30.
You
Nobody's
see
ever
The Rock,
number 30.
The Rock pulling up at number 30 in the Rumble, bro. You know what? Just to be an asshole, he should be number 31. Just to be an asshole.
Everybody already came out. The buzzer started. Countdown started counting again. Like everybody's like, "What?
What the hell?"
There's only 30 entrants. If you smell.
Total entitlement. How great would that be?
What's going on here?
That would actually be great.
Awesome.
I don't think The Rock's going to win the Rumble. I don't think he's in the Rumble, man. That'd be a lot.
No, I don't think he can handle it. He can't handle getting thrown off. Well, he wouldn't be getting thrown off out of the top if he wins.
If he wins, yeah.
But I don't think he can handle because he'll have to be in there for at least 4 other people in there, and they'll have to protect him to make sure he's good. And then I feel like that's too much for him.
Bro. T.O. lives.
I'm making him sound like an old man, right?
T.O. lives like a million miles away from me, right? But I feel like if Cody Rhodes at number 30 or whatever number he came out, he's eliminated all 29 other competitors. He's the only person in the ring, right? And then The Rock's music hits as number 31, like his hand is getting raised and they're counting down 10, 9, 8, and The Rock pulls up and he tosses Cody out. I would be able to see T.O. shoot out of the sky like a fucking firework. had to share imprisonment at The Rock, man. It'd be great.
Well, it'll be beautiful. Now I want it.
Now I want it.
I was just joking around, but I really want it.
You've talked me into it. Now I'm into it.
Triple H. I know he listens to the podcast.
I mean, I have Paul's number. Oh no, that's not that Paul. That's a different Paul. All right, different Paul. Different Paul. You know, not Paul Heyman either.
Oh, well,
it's
that's
like Paul Phillips or something like that. I don't know the guy.
Paul Smith.
Paul Smith. Oh man. So last night, Cody Rhodes put away Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, I am so disappointed for Nakamura, bro.
Why are we doing this? Every time it's like, bro, he's gonna get his win back. All right. Nope. Even had some shenanigans with the mist and missed the mist, and then get put through a table. So it was like
the whole thing, man. And not that I expected Nakamura to win last night, but in that first matchup where he got DQ'd, they might as well have just let him get the W. Like, that would not have hurt anybody. It wouldn't have hurt Cody if he had gotten a mist spit in his eyes and he gets taken out. It didn't hurt Charlotte when the mist got spit in her eyes and she got taken out. So, like, why would that hurt? Why would that hurt Cody Rhodes? You know,
give him one, just one
legit win,
all right,
over someone who isn't Otis or you know what I mean, Chad Gable. Give him a real win,
right?
Ludwig Kaiser and Kofi Kingston last night. I didn't know that I wanted this feud. I didn't know that I needed this feud, but I want and need this feud between Ludwig Kaiser and Kofi Kingston. Did you see what happened last night?
Banger of a match, first of all.
Right.
I hated that in double count out. But they went at each other with intensity, man. I didn't know both of them had.
Bro, I was looking. I don't know. Last week I was getting kind of heel-ish vibes from Kofi. Like, after everything happened with him and Jay, I was just getting like a different like vibe from those two as a unit. I don't know if you felt that last week after Vinci went down. Was it Vinci or Kaiser? Who the hell went down last week?
Vinci went down. He got the concussion.
All right, yeah. After Giovanni Vinci went down last week, but no, I got a little bit of that here from Kofi as well. Like, towards the end of the match, look, all right, he's already not wearing gear. Okay, he's already taking the Jimmy Uso route. He's wearing a brown tank top, dude. Like, who wears a brown tank top? Like, for real. Like, do you even know where to buy a brown tank top? Like, I've never seen one.
Yeah, like, I didn't even know they make those.
Exactly. So I feel like my man definitely needs like a change. And, you know, in the absence of the full New Day, maybe somebody kicked the idea of maybe all three of them return at the Rumble. I mean, we've heard very little from Big E. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his status is, but I sure would love it. It will have been.
I would love it as well, man. Big E is one of my favorites. Hopefully, we have it, and he's been doing all the promotional stuff, and he has stopped lately. I haven't seen anything from him, so and maybe he's good, and maybe he does show up in the room.
If I'm not mistaken, March will be 2 years.
Big E with the Rumble. All right.
Hey, you know, maybe Big E finishes his story. Cody Rhodes. Whoa. Maybe Big E finishes his story and goes after, what's his name? Ridge Holland. Maybe Big E comes back for his Ridge Holland receipt. The same time that Giovanni Vinci comes back for his Kofi Kingston receipt.
Oh, that would be wild.
You got CVS receipts all over the place.
There's levels to this.
Oh man. Well, what did you think about that between those two last night?
Oh, I loved it. I need more of this. And I don't know what's going to happen when Gunther comes back, because then Kofi's outnumbered. You're going to have to recruit some people.
It felt like
maybe that's when Woods comes in.
Did you see what I'm saying? Bro. The New Day versus Imperium. Come on, man. Gunther versus Big E. That's your man meat special right there, bro.
Ooh, that's the certified meat slapper. Oh, my God. Getting hot and bothered just thinking about it.
Okay, well, let's keep this thing rated G. I don't know, man. I hope it happens, though. That would be crazy.
It would be great. There's a fantasy booking right now, but that actually would be something pretty nice.
And I guess one of the last things, Jinder Mahal, man. What'd you think about Jinder Mahal?
Why are we doing this?
What?
Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what?
Why are we having a match? Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal. I guess it's his reward for handling The Rock well without injuring him.
I guess part of it is that. The other part of it is that Jinder Mahal is a freaking stud muffin. Jinder Mahal is like, he has all of the, all right, maybe not the credibility, but all of the tools.
Yeah.
And the only reason he doesn't have the credibility is because of the way that he's been booked. Look, Jinder Mahal is good on the mic. He's got a great look. I could totally see him not winning, but at least kind of reestablishing himself as like a serious contender, hopefully for 2024.
I don't see it, but hey, we all have dreams, you know?
I dream of Jinder.
We all have Really? You're probably the only person that ever said that, ever.
And I'm proud of that.
I don't think even Jinder Mahal wanted to do shit.
Ah, man. Let's do this, man.
Wait. Are they going back to India? Because that'll be the only way this makes sense for him to be in this match.
I don't know.
That's the only time you ever see Indian wrestlers is when they're going to India.
Wow. Didn't the Giant Khali come up recently? Oh no, that was in our interview with Ricardo. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thinking about it.
If you hear them announce something going back to India, don't be surprised.
I don't know, brother. Let's take a quick break. And we'll be right back after this.
Have feedback on the show? Email us at rawimpactradio@gmail.com. Raw Impact Radio with Sir Blackston and the Masked Hope.
Raw Impact Radio. It's your big Hope Vader, the Masked Hope, and your box of Boodio, Sir Blackston. That was questionable.
A true champion would never, ever be referred to as a box of Bootios. What the hell do I look like? You gonna call me Bootios, bro? We just fixed the art. You just heard that for the first time in your life. New ears, damn it. And you gonna call me Bootios? Oh.
But you know you ain't booty.
It don't matter what I know. It's what you said.
Why you sound like Oprah right now? You gonna do ride by me?
Sat in that jail done damn near right to death. I'm in TikTok jail, damn it. Raw Impact Radio. Well, you just said that. Listen, man. Last week I was hurt. Okay, you did something and it hurt like my soul and spirit. Not to mention my mental, man. Seriously. You may not even know that you did it, but you also might know that you did it. Last week, I gave you sort of, I guess, the benefit of the doubt in knowing a lot of these wrestling themes. You know, being a wrestling fan of a certain era, I thought that you could hang on the wrestling themes, but that was not the case. So I feel like we need to introduce a new segment where I play wrestling themes and you have to know who they are. Yeah. And if you don't know, you're out. No, that's terrible.
Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play some real themes, or it's just gonna be his made up stuff like you did last time?
We're not gonna play this game. Okay, we are not gonna play the Are They Real Themes game either. Okay, these are definitely real themes, 100%. As much as the listening audience will know.
I'm just wondering how, in 2024, did you find disco music? Like, seriously.
I'm not gonna feed in. Okay, I'm not gonna feed in to your shenanigans and chicanery, okay? At the Masked Hope, we're not doing this, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so here we go. I have 5 themes. I'm hoping to goodness that you can name at least 3. 2 of them are kind of abstract, kind of obscure, but I'm hoping that you can name at least 3. One of them is a dead giveaway. This is for your wrestling card.
Take my wrestling card.
I will take your wrestling card, or at least your certain generational wrestling card. Okay, well, whatever. Here we go. First one. First off, the theme is a banger.
Wow. Oh yeah.
What were you? Wait, hold on. Let me stop it real quick. What was that thing you were doing there? That wow. What was that?
Wow.
I feel like we're off to a horrible start. What is What is happening?
I just found this in my basement.
Oh, word! Congratulations. Okay, now let's.
That's the Spike TV theme song. I used to play during the commercials of the Real World.
No, it isn't.
I love that song.
Actually, you know what? It might. I know that they did use it for some other things beyond.
It actually did.
Yeah, you know what? You might actually be right, but that in the context of wrestling, all right. Forget all of that logic and shit. Okay, throw that out the window. Okay. In the context of wrestling, how was that theme song used? Do I need to play it again, sir?
Yeah, give me one more time. I don't think that. I know who this is. That was
all right. Cool. Good. Before you say it, please. Okay. Let me look into the camera, Master. Okay. Before you say it, all right. I have a lot of confidence in you. I have vouched for you. I have made defense videos for you. All right, the Master. I really need you to. Let me take off the glasses. I really need you to get this one. What do we got?
That was Chris Benoit.
Oh my God, Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Chris Benoit. Oh God,
I'm dying.
Don't die. No, it wasn't Chris Benoit. That was. Are you sure that you want that to be your final answer? I've already told you that it isn't. It's not, and you still said yes. I just said it wasn't, and you're still saying yes. No, it isn't. It isn't Chris Benoit.
It sounds like a pretty hardcore theme.
I have to stop, man. I have to stop.
Yeah,
giving your guess of Chris Benoit.
The hi-hats and the crashes and that, man.
I guess there's something up with the scaling also.
Makes me jolly like Molly, you know.
No, it is not. It is not Chris Benoit, sir. Okay, it is Hardcore Holly, and occasionally Crash. Actually, I think he graduated to Crash after Hardcore got his own theme, and Crash would come down with the scale because he was a super heavyweight and he weighed 400 pounds.
I remember that guy.
You remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Go on to the next theme. I know you. I know you don't know this one. All right, I don't even know why I'm playing it. I know you don't know it. It's super obscure. They only used it for very little, but you know, God. Okay, let's. First off, in the arena, this theme used to dump. Okay.
I'm kind of waiting for the beat to drop on this one.
No, bro, that bass, like there's like a hard like hit in the background that used to get you right there in the arena. Like that joint was crazy, and it takes you by surprise because you had no idea it was there if you're watching on TV.
Do you make a good like rap song?
Bro, that
put some bass behind that.
Those are the days, man. Who do you have there, man? Who do you think that is?
Oh, that's got to be the Honky Tonk Man.
I'll give you a clue because it's not the Honky Tonk Man. And that clue is going to be that it was one of Triple H's first major feuds in WWE. I'll give you another clue. It's not Duke the Dumpster Droese. So, like, this is very, I'm basically giving you the answer. You know what I mean? I'm serving it up to you on a plate. Some might even say like a slot plate of some sort. You know what I mean? So for you to like hog or pig out on this slop plate that I am serving to you. You know what I mean? Just the Midian of the whole thing. You know what I mean? So you just let me know who you think it is.
Viscera.
It is not Viscera. That is a good guess. It's not a good, it's a horrible guess. His theme sounded nothing like that.
Brooklyn Brawler?
No. It's not a really Brooklyn type theme. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for the bass to drop. Maybe you just didn't play that part where the bass dropped. Well, then it kicks into the lyrics.
Yeah, that was all the bass that there is. The lyrics are like really new, actually, in terms of wrestling. Since maybe like the late '90s.
William Regal. Sorry, Lord Steven Regal when he's back.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Henry O. Godwin. the heel. But I'm not going to put that into the TikTok because, I don't want them to know.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Henry O. Godwin is?
What, wasn't there someone who was like Pig too?
Yeah, it was Henry O. Godwin, and I guess they did that because his initials are Hog. And then his cousin's name was Phineas I. Godwin, which is Pig. So you had Hog and Pig, and they used to come out and, slap people. They slapped Sonny. By the way, the story about them slapping Sonny is gross. Do you know what this means when I say slap?
Did they throw like pig slop water?
Yeah, he used to come out with a bucket of pig slop, right? And apparently, according to some, the documentary I was watching, Sonny was not always terribly well liked in the back. And he sat the bucket down and he was like, hey guys, this is going on Sonny tonight. So I'm just going to leave it here in the basket and what happens, happens. And the way that the person told the story, they were like, well, you probably had about 10 or 11 different sets of DNA in that bucket. Oh. So when you're watching it all innocently on a Saturday morning as a young old Sir Blackston and you see Sonny getting slapped, you're like, oh man, that's gross because it's oodles and noodles and orange peels. But actually So yeah. On TV, bro. On TV. Ruin my childhood, why don't you? Up next.
Yeah. I never heard that story.
Bro, dude. It's the Skip and Sonny episode of Beyond the Mat. Yeah, not the Skip and Sonny episode. The Chris Candido and Tammy Lynn Sitch episode. Man, bro.
That's
another
wild.
one. Yeah, you got to know this.
She's so funny.
I know, right? That alone, like that was just one story.
I can't imagine what other.
Bro, I'm like, nah. It was interesting because she started out as just like such a good person and like this innocent person, and well, we know how that ended up.
Yep.
Another one. Hope, like all jokes aside, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious. You got to know this one, man. Like, there's no excuse. No, don't slick up your eyebrow. There's no excuse. You should know this one. Why is there confusion? Why is there confusion on your face? Why are you so confused?
I honestly, this time.
Wait, are you serious?
Not that I was joking around before. I have no idea who that is.
Are you serious?
I am serious. I have no clue.
Oh my God. All right, so he is a former Intercontinental Champion.
Jeff Jarrett?
A former Tag Team Champion.
Jeff Jarrett?
And a former WWF Champion. Don't say Jeff Jarrett. He was never WWF Champion.
In his mind, he was.
No, in his mind. No, bro, you got to know that one. You got to know it.
I honestly don't know.
Bro, he's
what was
a member of the Clique. A member of the Clique, bro.
Shawn Michaels?
You're very close.
Okay, I got it.
Bro,
you
said fucking Razor Ramon.
I got it.
Look, okay. I'm going to give you a hint. It is not Razor Ramon, the 1-2-3 Kid, or Triple H. Or Shawn Michaels, okay? But it's a member of the Clique. The Clique. China was not in the Clique.
She was affiliated, All right, that's clearly Diesel.
It is Diesel, yes.
There's a truck.
Finally. Finally. Right. Did you really not know that immediately?
No, I did not. I don't think I ever heard his theme.
All right, so yeah, no, that was his first theme. It just used to be really cool because they had like the Splittron and the truck would be driving into it and the glass would break and it would say Diesel. I think the best entrance that he had with that was that Survivor Series 94 when it was him, Owen, the Bulldog. I'm sorry, him, Owen, Neidhart, Jeff Jarrett, and Shawn Michaels against Team Razor. It was actually quite dope, man. You got to check it out. It's the opening match. I don't know why I know that, but no, it was it was a banger, yo.
I don't think I ever heard that. Did he have a second theme? Because I don't think I ever
he
heard
did.
That.
He did. The second one was more of a blues thing. So it started off the same, but then it went into the, it almost sounded kind of like the Big Show's theme. All right, cool. This would be number 4. Now, this is from the Attitude Era, so it's a little bit more recent. But, you know, I don't know when you started watching.
I know this. I know this.
Do you really? Former world champion.
Is that Ken Shamrock?
It's not. That's a great guess. Because actually, their themes are on the same CD.
Yeah, I had this CD. That's why I remember it.
Yeah.
I had the full anthology where they had 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Do you need a hint? Do you need a hint?
Yeah, because I do know that. I do know that song.
He's a former Intercontinental Tag and World Champion in the WWE, and he recently held and may still hold gold in AEW.
Was that Christian?
It was.
Okay.
It was Christian's first, well, not his first team, but the first team that they sent out from him. The actual first team was a banger too, but it doesn't sound at all like Christian.
No, I think that's why I couldn't get it, because I knew that song. I definitely knew that song. I remember playing, because I used to, when I was young, I used to just play the whole CDs.
Yeah.
We had a 5-disc stereo, and I used to just go run through the whole anthology.
Bro, my neighbors used to hate my guts, bro.
My parents used to hate it. Turn that shit off.
Did I tell you? I told you the story about how I grew up in the hood, right? So, I'm watching Raw one day, and I'm watching Raw one day, and you know how they always used to start off with the pyro, and I have this big, So I had the surround sound, the big surround sound system going, and Raw is in its opening pyro, and in the midst of its opening pyro, my neighbor gets shot in the leg down the street, and I was like, damn, son, this new surround sound is crazy. Yo, but it wasn't crazy. It was my neighbor getting shot. Like, he's cool. Like, he made it, so we kind of,
we can laugh about this.
Yeah, but at the time, it was probably pretty scary. But, yeah, it's where our trauma comes from. Now, our next, it's the reason I don't sleep very much at night. Fifth and final for this week. You ready?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, very obscure. He was not there for long, but he made an impact. Very influential on the Bray Wyatt character. He had he faced off against Diesel for the World Championship at one point. It's gonna
before my time.
Is it? Okay. This is 95. So yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, I started watching 98.
Okay, if you had to guess.
IRS.
Okay. IRS didn't actually have a theme. We're listening to his theme right now. Because there was no theme. He had no interest. He would just come to the ring and talk shit about how everyone was a tax cheat and all of this other stuff. No, that was and I think eventually IRS started using the $1 Million Man's theme because they were Money Inc. Which is really smart, Money Incorporated. That was the theme of Waylon Mercy.
Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is Waylon Mercy? What?
You've never heard of Waylon Mercy?
No.
Danny Spiving?
That's an actual person?
Lives are gonna be in Waylon Mercy. So you never heard that? He was not a cult leader, but he was fucking crazy. He had a cross tattooed on his forehead, jet black hair. He'd come out in his wife beater or Hawaiian shirt with a tank top underneath. He'd come out and say he was the super genuine guy, shake his opponent's hand and just beat the dog shit out of him.
There you go, making up wrestlers again. Waylon Mercy. Is that your Day of Reckoning character name, Waylon Mercy?
No, but I'm going to start streaming Day of Reckoning very soon. It's the reason I got this little mini PC. I'm going to start streaming Day of Reckoning and probably Tetris because that's my favorite. But, dude, no. Day of Reckoning, mine is Sir Blackston. No, Waylon Mercy, you got to look up Waylon Mercy, man. He was, his promos were good. The guy, all right, never mind. You're looking
who the fuck? Who? Waylon Mercy.
You've never heard of Waylon Mercy?
No.
You got to look up Waylon Mercy, bro. I'm all out unless you want a bonus one.
You got a bonus one? I'll take a bonus one. Who the fuck is Waylon Mercy? It's not a real person.
He totally is.
Oh, I see now with the flowered shirts and stuff.
Yeah. And so he was an inspiration for Bray Wyatt's character.
I see why, because nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Are you saying that's why you don't know who he is?
No, because Bray Wyatt can just steal his gimmick because he's unknown. He's a niche character that no one ever remembers.
Well, there's a story about that Waylon Mercy actually says whatever. He's saying how before Bray decided to do the character, he went to Waylon Mercy to see if he was okay with him doing it because it was so heavily influenced by Waylon Mercy. So
I mean, as you do when you steal someone's gimmick, you show respect. Hulk Hogan asked superstar Billy Graham to use his look.
Really?
Yeah. So and then he just fucking ran. Right? But Waylon Mercy,
lives are gonna be. His accent was so great. Oh my goodness. Cool.
Waylon Mercy.
All right, here we go. Fifth and final for real this time. All right, dude. Hope.
Waylon Mercy. What the? Waylon Mercy.
Matter of fact, let me change it.
Is that even a name? Waylon?
Waylon, yes it is. Waylon Smithers.
Who the fuck?
Waylon Smithers from The Simpsons.
His name isn't Waylon.
His name is Waylon Smithers.
No, it's like Steve.
Steve Smithers. Stephen A. Smithers is his name.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This will be sixth and final.
All right.
This is peaceful as hell.
It is. It's beautiful.
You know this theme. You gotta know this.
Playing a random Queen song right now.
Queen? This is not Queen.
I'm waiting for Freddie Mercury to come in.
So this music was scary as hell. It's very like Hannibal Lecter, very super soothing and menacing at the same time. Allegedly written by the superstar that it was made for. That doesn't make any sense. Allegedly written by the superstar that used it.
Okay.
No dice. Nothing.
Elton John.
Elton John did not actually wrestle in the WWF. Fun fact. So that is actually, and this was the first time I'd ever heard it as being done. It was the exit theme for Mankind. So Mankind had one theme when he came to the ring, and then another theme after he won. Something that I'd never even heard of before. But yeah, no, that was the
That's
exit
something
theme.
interesting. They should probably bring that back.
Yeah, they really should actually. It was pretty cool. But yeah, no.
That reminds me of I don't know if you ever watched the old Hulk TV show, but at the end of every episode, he would go hitchhike to hit the road again after he finished dealing with the villain and stuff. And they would play some sad music, and he's just walking down the highway.
Was that what
with his
that's
thumb
from?
up in there? That's what it reminds me of, something like that. So after he's done, he just walked down the ramp, hitchhiking or something. It's an interesting concept. I wouldn't mind if they brought that back.
It was wild because in his the first match that I saw of his, I believe it was him, and he wasn't Hardcore Holly at the time. He was Bob Sparkplug Holly. And he had that weird, first off, I didn't see any of the vignettes. I didn't know that this guy was coming at all. This was like the day after WrestleMania 12. Jesus, I'm old. The day after WrestleMania 12. And he's got the mask on. This is when he had all of the brown, the mask, and his hair was sticking out and all of that other shit. I didn't have cable, so I only saw clips of it on Channel 48, the Superstars or whatever. And his finisher was the mandible claw. And at that time, when he would put the mandible claw on, he would really put the mandible claw on, and folks would regurgitate. So as a guy who like the night before saw Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart fight the Iron Man match, and then out of nowhere you got this motherfucker like making people spit up and vomit with this fucking Hannibal Lecter mask on and this goddamn music, and it's a chaotic scene. It was so crazy, man. It was great. It was a great time.
It sounds crazy.
It was a great time, man. Great time.
Turn the TV off and go under your covers after that.
Yeah, like it was kind of wild. But yeah, man. Yeah, so all right, cool. We're gonna do this periodically, and by periodically I mean probably every week, where we try to. We're just gonna just gonna see where you at with stuff. See where you at with these things.
I'm down. See, 5 out of 5, 6 out of 5.
You know, it was definitely a number involved, and I wouldn't say 5 out of 5 so much as it is with help you got that one, but or those two, but yeah,
nailed it.
Yeah, it's going to be like a montage, in the future. It'll be like a montage.
Just you're reacting to my wrong answer.
Man, anything else this week?
I want to mention Swerve's in a horror movie.
Bro, I'm excited for this.
It's going to be interesting. I don't know what role he's playing, but I wouldn't mind if he's the main character. Samoa Joe is doing so great as Sweet Tooth in Twisted Metal.
Are they doing a season 2 of that?
Yes, they are.
They are?
Yeah, and I am looking forward to it.
Yeah. So Swerve's deal is, the name of it is Stiletto.
Yep.
I've met the guy several times, but I don't know much about him like as an actor or anything like that. Is he like? I haven't also watched AEW in a while. How's good old Swerve doing over there?
Oh, you need to watch AEW. He's amazing over there.
Is he?
He's doing well. He's doing well for himself. I don't know why they're running back the Hangman. I do know why they're running back the Hangman feud again, because it was the match of the year last year. So why not start off the year with the match of the year?
And he did put Joe on notice, from what I understand, right?
I do not recall. The problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he put Joe on notice, bro. Is he the one to dethrone Samoa Joe? Samoa Joe been champion. Samoa Joe has been champion for all of a week. But is is Swerve Strickland the man to dethrone Samoa Joe?
He should. He should be the man.
Or is it Hangman and then Swerve dethrones Hangman?
Oh, no, that'd be cheap. Swerve got so much momentum behind him right now. If he doesn't win it next, you're gonna kill all that momentum. You're gonna have the same Cody Rhodes situation where nobody cares anymore because he should have won it last time.
Well, look, props to the brother, man. I know he's worked very hard at his craft for a very long time. Oh no, is that playing?
I can't read my mail because I'm stupid. No.
I hope that wasn't playing in the background. Yeah, I have a very interesting musical taste, man. Don't even get into it.
Yeah, clearly.
I got nothing else, man. This whole show is off the rails now.
Yeah, this is chaos, pandemonium in here. I'm gonna just say I'm the Mask, so follow me. Look at the camera. I'm the Mask, so follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok for your daily wrestling news. I'm so close to getting paid on Facebook and YouTube. Help a brother out.
And I am Sir Blackston. We are currently at 92.6, and I am so close to being at 92.5. You can help out with that. All you got to do is, if you are following, just remain following, or you can unfollow. But, yeah, okay, we can go to 92.5, or we can go to 92.7. So I think I'd rather round up than down. This came out weird. We out. Peace.
Thanks for checking out Raw Impact Radio. Follow us on social media at Raw Impact Radio. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.